Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Kathy Loves to Scrap, and I'm coming to you from down under today, and this is for Scrapasketch Premium Group, www.scrapasketch.com, and this is sketch 118 for this Friday, and I have used this sketch by rotating and flipping it to suit my photos and to show you the diversity of the sketches. Here is my layout where I've used the paper to create my framing, and I have used the 3 photos and built my clusters accordingly. So let's get started. I've chosen my papers and my photos. I have these 3 wonderful photos from a walk around Newcastle, and this is where I'm going to use my frame that you can see on the sketch where it has the different layering. I've used this paper here because it is a C frame, and I'm using the teal to pick up the colours in the papers. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut out this frame, and I'm using my craft knife, and I'm going to go around all of the elements and cut out that middle. I won't bore you, I'll come back when it's done, as you can see. That then, I have mounted the base paper onto the teal card, so that forms the 2 outer frames, and this inner frame is created by this wonderful piece from that paper. As you can see, it was just too beautiful to not use, and it fitted the sketch perfectly. I have popped it up as well using foam tape so that I could build some depth and dimension behind the photos, and it allows the photos to slip in underneath. Because it is so dramatic and so colourful, I made sure that I have kept the photos plain and the embellishments just down to the bare minimum. So I'm reducing this photo a little bit so it fits in, and it's only the sky that I'm taking off, and as you can see it was pretty washed out that day. But this one over to the side, the sky with the clouds was a bit more dramatic, and I like the effect there. This is in Newcastle along the walk, and my girlfriend was taking me to see the bogey hole, and I'd never been there, even though I've been to Newcastle for nearly 20 years, and it was the first time I'd actually been to the bogey hole. And it was a beautiful day, and as you can see, that pathway, it was a long walk down, but it's along the coast, and it's so pretty, and the wind was just blowing nicely, and the weather was just beautiful. There's this octopus marker at the top, which was just fabulous. It's all done with mosaics, and it's lovely. I'm just inking around the edges of my frames using Victorian velvet to match the colours of the papers, but also to lift it off that background. I'm using this rope fence from Scrapbook Fantasies paper that I had, and I've fussy cut out, and it ties in beautifully. Now, as you can see, I'm layering up all the elements that I think I'm going to use as part of the embellishment clusters to match the sketch, and then I pull them apart. And this is just a matter of playing until you're happy with the layout. So that top cluster near my photo is one, and the rope fence is the second cluster from the sketch. I've also used some chipboard for my title, which I coloured using weathered paint and spun sugar in the distress oxide sprays so that they soaked up into the chipboard, but as you can see they're a little bit wet and they've left a mark on my board, but that's okay because it disappears. I'm adding some stickles to the pearls to build my visual triangles. I have the 3 big pearls on the outer frame and 3 little pearls on the inner frame, so that creates the double triangle for the eye to wander. I put the camera down at the bottom of that photo just to break it up with the title of where we were and when it was, and that's all I've added in. I have my 2 main clusters and my title as per the sketch, and this is how it's come out. Now, I will say that off screen I did end up going back and adding a little bit of what is the name of that stuff? Some confetti type stuff, and I've added it just to add a little bit more sparkle to it, and that's basically how easily this page came together. As you can see, the colours work together nicely, the framing is in there. I've got the 3 layers of the framing, I have my 2 clusters in place, and this is a really easy sketch to work with, and you can just see how easy that came together. It's a very quick video for Scrapasketch where I'm KathyP, and don't forget you can go to www.scrapasketch.com and get free exclusive sketches, and you will also be able to get some printables and some stencils for a minimal cost after your subscription. And if you use my code KathyLovesToScrap10 at checkout, your stencils and printables will have a 10% discount. Remember, I'm Kathy from Kathy Loves to Scrap. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know you like what you've seen, and it keeps my videos coming up in the feed. Don't forget to leave a comment and give me some feedback, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Remember to follow me on Instagram, where all my layouts end up, even those without a video. I want to thank you for coming and watching. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Happy scrapping!